There's just this certain energy that was in the school that we had never seen before. And when we walked through the doors at DSA, it literally felt like a home.
It really resonated with me. He said, your children can grow up to be a professional athlete. They can be an engineer, they can be a teacher, they can be whatever they want to be. But what we're trying to do is have this firm foundation established of this really good human being. And then from there, they can go be whatever they want to be. But we've got to get back to this core root of this good person. I was like, we're never leaving. This is where we need to be.
For me, being a stay-at-home mom, it is the most important thing that my kids are taken care of when they're not with me. When we toured this school, we had just suffered a loss in our family, and our daughter was crying every single morning. When we came here and I walked down the hallway with Lisa, and the kids ran up to her and hugged her, and she knew every single one of their names. I knew that my daughter would be loved, and it has given me such a peace of mind.
We've struggled with this as parents. I think most people do. Just what's the right decision? This was our fourth school in 3 years or so that we had tried, and immediate after that first day, just how exciting it was. The teachers, and the administrators, just the way they interact with our kids, and it's intentional. Those are the kind of things that you make the right decision.
Watching the different sports programs grow and the different academic programs, and seeing the little kids look up to the big kids as mentors in those things is really exciting.
We know our kids are challenged academically, getting opportunities to learn with your peers and learn about, how to act in different situations. And so they still get that environment.
Sometimes she'll come home and the things she'll start talking about and, telling us about the Bible, and she just comes home asking some great questions and honestly conversations that I don't know that we would have had if, she was in a different type of environment.
We wanted a school where she would be grounded in biblical principles. The teachers have always been very willing to talk to me so that we can support what they're doing in the classroom.
In a world where so much culturally is getting pushed down to kids, we wanted a school that would partner with us, also that we're aligned with in terms of our beliefs.
I've been able to witness one of her art classes and her incorporate faith into how they're doing art. It's really cool to watch.
They did something called Day of Service. I was able to walk alongside the kids at the nursing home, and they were playing chess with them and puzzles, and they sang hymns, and I just loved seeing that these kids had an opportunity to think past themselves, but to help serve others.
One of our friends, they were asking us about joining the school, and they joined this year. And I just was checking on him today, and I said, how are y'all liking DSA? And his text message back to me, honestly, it gave me chills, just because he just said, we're only 2 weeks into this process, and they're so joyful, putting Jesus first, and we just see that it's a family being kind of forged around them. And it gives me chills now, because I'm just so glad for them.
Always, as a parent, you worry about your kid being the new child in the classroom. Are they going to be left out? And to be honest, they literally embraced our kids. Our oldest in particular moved here in 3rd grade, and it was like he never skipped a beat.
Being able to grow in our relationship with God as a family here, coming to chapel together on Wednesdays, being able to attend church here as well, I think has been pretty life-changing for us.
I know, we have just been so happy at DSA. It is just a night and day difference for our kids. They were counting down literally the days to come back to school this summer. You don't usually hear kids like school that much. I was not like that as a kid. Here at this school, they're cultivating a love for learning. And from that, your kids are only destined to be successful if they're constantly loving to learn.